Meanwhile, we are very focused on the skies tonight.
Yeah, here's the thing. I've been at this point, and I kind of said this a little bit earlier, we really monitor what's happening upstream because we like to see how the mode of the system is unfolding. What I mean by that is this going to be hail? Is this going to be a tornadic event? Will it be a severe wind event? And it really has so far been both a hail and a tornado event. And some of the hail reports are extremely impressive. We're talking baseball-size hail that they're seeing reported.
This is a really fast-moving system, too,
incredibly fast. It'll be out of here by 9 p.m. tonight, and it hasn't even moved into the state. So here's what we're tracking. I want to start with the fact that for now, it is dry, it is quiet. Temperatures are into the 80s. It is on the warmer side, although if you're north of Indy, it actually feels quite comfortable because the dew points have come down. That may play a role in our forecast later in the evening as this line moves through. Tornado watch in place, but nothing on radar currently in the state. As we look to the west and turn our attention to what's happening here, St. Louis has now had reports of a confirmed tornado move through the north side of town. Not only that, but look at all of the hail reports. And I want to see if I can click on this one right here because this one was very interesting to me. I want to read this report to you from kind of the western or central part of Missouri. Sizes range from a penny to lime-sized hail. This happened for 20 straight minutes in this town. LaQuay, I'm going to say is how that's pronounced in Missouri. 20 straight minutes, lots of damage to vehicles. The reason I'm bringing all of this up is because all of the storms have been producing at least some hail, and as they move farther east, we'll certainly be tracking that. I think hail is going to be a concern, but also several tornado warnings, including confirmed tornado warnings, in addition to the fact that this may transition to more of a wind event as time goes on. Here's your timing, 5 p.m. We expect them to be moving through the eastern part of Illinois by that point, crossing into the state by 6 p.m. By 6:30, they could be in Indy because remember, this is moving incredibly fast. By 7 p.m., and notice the locations here, really Indian points to the south. Some of the dry air to the north may sap some of the energy, and I'm saying that wording there may because some models do keep some storms farther to the north. Angela and I kind of had a little bit of a discussion, and we wonder how much of the dry air could inhibit some of the storms, but we think Indy and south, we have plenty of moisture in place. By 9 o'clock, they're almost halfway through Ohio at that point, and things will quiet down and set us up for a relatively quiet weekend. So here's the takeaways. Now through 10 p.m., and really it's 9 p.m., but there's going to be a couple of scattered showers or storms even on the back side of this. Large hail is the biggest concern, I think, but also don't rule out the possibility of tornadoes. And as we watch this unfold, we may transition from this hail event to much more of a severe event as these take on more of a linear structure. So the mode of the storm system may actually change over time. And regardless of the severe storms, there's a lot happening in the city and in central Indiana. Lightning is going to be a concern with all of these storms. Looks like they may be highly electric. Multiple ways to receive alerts. Watch the radar as we'll be doing. We will be here even after the newscast through the evening, tracking this on THR Plus. Watch for that as well. But look at your weekend. Get through all of that. We did lower the temperatures a bit on Saturday to 71. We're going to call it mostly sunny, but I think clouds may filter in at times. We may have more cloudiness, especially during the evening, lowering the temperature down to around 70. A little bit warmer for your Sunday. Looking like we'll see more sunshine. That should help to boost the temperatures a bit. Let's call it 75 for your Sunday. Next week, unfortunately, it looks a little bit on the rainy side. Monday through Thursday, hoping we can clear that out just in time for a very big weekend as the temperatures look to drop into the 60s for several days towards the end of next week.